All right, I had no idea what was in store for me with this piece. I honestly didn't know what to do with it. I thought maybe I would just keep it in my shop, use it as storage. But an idea came to me, and you're gonna have to see it to believe it. Right out of the gate, I should have known how hard this piece was gonna be just simply from trying to remove these screws. I'm sorry, but one of the most annoying things are flathead screws. Now this was something I knew was so important. I wanted to get this out and preserve this glass because I wanted to put it back in once I'm done. So getting it out without breaking it was critical. Figured I would use my Bosch orbital sander for this part of the project. I wanted to do the least amount of stripping as possible, and this was making life a little easier for me, especially seeing how easy it was to come off on the outside of the cabinet. So right here I'm realizing that even after 30 minutes of the stripper sitting on there, this was gonna be a little tougher than I even imagined. I'm really hoping this gives you some perspective on what stripping furniture is like. At least sometimes. It's not all rainbows and butterflies. Honestly, at this point, there's a ton of regret. I'm not sure I made the right decision to even strip this piece. All I know that whatever that is, somebody else couldn't get it off, so they just painted right over it. Problem solved. Okay, I need a new plan of attack. I need some motivation. I need some encouraging words. You are a beast. You are amazing. You are strong, and for heaven's sakes, you gave birth 3 times. You can do this. It's game time, baby. mistake. This is a challenge, and that's right, I'm not done stripping. My ultimate plan is to keep this beadboard on the back. I know that if I had tried to remove it, I would have destroyed it. So I had to do this the hard way. Enjoy the process. These little crevices just about did me in. I used every tool I had, went through multiple paper towels and rags, but look at that now. All right, let's get some new feet on this piece. I had these in my inventory and I thought they'd be perfect. They kind of give it a little bit of height, but not make them look too bulky. So let's get these on here. So I've got a nail right there. I gotta get that out. So after looking at it, I still can't get that nail out. So I'm ending up having to removed that. I put that little strip of trim on there, and I did that on both the front and the back side, and that was able to remove the problem of hitting that nail when I screwed the leg in. Well, lucky me, I get to remove some paint still. I resorted to just scraping and then sanding. I stayed away from the stripper this time. First off, thank you for all the positive feedback on this piece. It has been, well, there's been a lot of emotion doing this, from excitement to regret to anger. I might have said a few curse words, and then when you finish, man, the accomplishment and how good it feels. But I wanted to address one little thing. I've gotten some comments and some messages, not necessarily from those that refinish furniture, because you guys know, what goes on to get it to this point. I've had some say, why go through all that effort? Well, number one, this piece had 3 different types of paint. It had the white paint, it had a green paint, and then a beige paint, and somewhere in between there was some sort of black substance that was caked on and caused a lot of bumps. And believe me, I don't know which layer it was, but whoever painted it painted over that stuff. So for me, when someone says just slap some paint on it, to me, I don't like to say that that's what I do. Slapping some paint on it means you just paint over something. What we do is all the prep work that goes into it, cleaning it, sanding it, whatever you gotta do to get it so I can put out a professional quality piece. So I don't like saying that I just slapped some paint on it. There is obviously way more to what we do than that. So I just wanted to put that out there. Anyway, I again appreciate all your positive comments, and this week I will be, hate to say it, but there will be some paint on this and not on the inside. That's the beauty of this piece, but the outside has a ton of imperfections, nail holes, gouges, just it needs a lot of work on the outside. So anyway, it's going to be really pretty, but I'm happy to take you guys along with it. This time, I just felt like hand painting. Sometimes it's just nice to go old school and pull out that brush and do something that I used to do all the time. This piece, although not super huge, was perfect. Hand painting can be so therapeutic for me sometimes, so I just felt like this was the thing to do. I mean, this is one of those pieces that you have to see it to believe it. From this white piece that needed a ton of love to this. Absolutely gorgeous. That beadboard in the back was so worth the struggles, the amount of time that was put into it. I am absolutely in love with this piece. The feet are perfect. It's has new hardware. It's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe one of my most favorite pieces I've ever done. What do you guys think?